I was Vanessa on that stage. I was no longer Letitia, and it was really fun. It was really fun.
How did y'all meet?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys that. I know you guys known each other before.
So
you want to tell the story?
Basically, one of my best friends married her sister.
Okay.
And after, she had gotten pregnant and they were having a baby shower. Mm-hmm. And she was there. There's a video online of us, like me and her talking trash, looking at this particular video about who was on who and stuff like that. But
this was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
20 years ago.
So I saw her there. Mm-hmm. And it was one of those things where we both thought each other was so hot that we were both too nervous to even talk to each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
So, like I'm thinking she out of my league, she thinking she out of my league, all that type of stuff. So what happened was, I guess 15. So then another few years later, I ended up they had their baby before they got married.
Okay.
So a few years later, they got married. And I was the best man, and she was the maid of honor.
Okay.
10 years ago. That was 10 years ago.
Right.
Okay.
So, and at the time, we both had somebody, but at that time, she was really going through some stuff.
Okay.
And I was more concerned for her than anything. She had lost weight. She was skinny.
Yeah,
she didn't look happy. Like she, So then, 10 years later, we ended up meeting up at his house. He invited me over. He told me that her sisters, my wife's sisters, came to visit. You want to come through? I was like, all right. And at the time, that's when I was going through the anxiety.
Oh, okay.
2.5 years ago.
And I didn't like being alone. Like I'm more of an introvert than an extrovert.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like being alone and handling my business. At that time, I didn't want to be alone. For someone to invite me to their house, that was a godsend.
Wow.
So
okay.
I came over and she hugged me like she just
here we go.
Like she hadn't seen me in 6 months. I'm like, it's been 10 years.
I saw that.
That's his story.
I saw that video.
He's a friend of the family. I know that I could get a good laugh, and I was going through a lot. So me, that was like a relief to see him. That was a relieving hug. It wasn't like, oh my God.
It was like, it seemed like it was both of you guys needing each other. That was pretty.
We have talked about that.
Yeah.
And I even spoke to my doctor about that. A lot of times people are meant to be in your life. Because I was talking with my doctor about soulmates and stuff.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Soulmates can be anywhere from, it could be your parents, they can be your friends, and they can be also lovers.
Yeah.
The people that you work with. But they're meant to come into your life for a specific reason to help you, for you to learn something. And we both definitely needed each other at that time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So and we started talking that day, and I knew something was up. She wasn't happy, and so that's a whole nother whole nother episode for your show there. That's
a whole season.
Oh, okay.
That's a whole season for your show.
Oh, that's a part two. That's a part two.
That's SUV, like everything.
Everybody.
Did you use your body twitch? Did you use your body twitch on her? Your body twitch? Your muscle twitch? Did you use your muscle twitch?
I don't think he was.
Okay, I learned the muscle test months after meeting her.
Months after.
But I had my doctor test to see if she was good for me.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to shout him out real quick, his name and who he is and where he's at?
Nutritional Wellness Center.
Okay.
1 Cinnaminson Avenue in Palmyra, New Jersey.
Okay.
Yes, he does phone consultations and all that stuff. Just tell him,
What is his name?
His name is Sean Inselberg.
I'm gonna say Sean Inselberg. You do. Ty said this fee is on you. I got you, bro. I appreciate you, Ty. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. And he worked on her.
Yeah.
Helped her. Everything. Yeah, he's been a godsend. Like seriously. So.
And here we are, 2 years later.
Wow. Okay, I saw a video. What was the pancake thing?
Oh, I was going to throw that joke in.
First of all, he was exaggerating.
You know
Let me
how
tell you.
everybody got that flattering and unflattering clothing.
Okay.
Going through it. So she was wearing what she was feeling. She was flat.
Okay. Look,
and you know how it is, brothers. Sometimes you talk to a girl, you look at her, you like,
yeah.
You know, if it came down to it, I guess I still could. So we ended up.
No, I had lost a lot of weight. I still had my little booty, but it was just a lot smaller than when he last remembered it.
It was like when she buys clothes now, like sometimes she'll try one, but she'd be like, "Just make my butt look flat." And I'm like, "Yeah." Better than what it really looked like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what them tights did. And I was just like, well, I'm here, she here. Let's talk
you
to
know
her.
What?
Let's make it work. We make it work. Gosh damn it. Oh my goodness.
So, you know, few weeks later, she sent me a little sexy pic when we were talking. It wasn't naked or nothing, but it was like, you know, the way it was shot, I was like, is this the same chick?
Right.
I was like, okay.
Pancake going on, okay?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I had to ask because, you know, it was too funny. I watched the video. I was like, yo, this is hilarious. If I don't bring this up.
She's a great sport. So, you know, like I dated someone previously that was, you know, in hindsight, I think they went through a lot in their life. So they didn't deal with jokes too well.
Yeah.
You know, I was bullied when I was younger, but I don't know. It's all in how you deal with it, I guess.
Yeah.
And I deal with jokes pretty well. You know, people can crack on me and it really, you know, it's just we're all having a good time. Everybody has their limit, of course, but she's really good. You know, like I'm not mean spirited.
Yeah.
With jokes either. You know,
yeah.
I'll go to a certain limit. You know, when you're empathic, you can feel people out. You know where their limit is.
Yes, exactly.
You
like, like I'm hitting buttons. Okay. Like I said, when we were acting, I was like, okay, I'm hitting some buttons here. Yeah.
Does she go past the line? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, he's saying he knows not to go past her line. Okay. He knows she can take jokes. She can take it. Because there's certain people like, I was going to tell you that too. Like, I know for sure she's your Bonnie to your Clyde. And that helps with your journey to success because if you're with someone else that, like you said, doesn't get your jokes, that means they don't get you in a sense. And it kind of limits who you are and it limits what you can do as far as, especially on YouTube, when it's all about you.
Yeah. You know, if you're dating someone in the entertainment industry, you got to know there's certain prerequisites, you know, certain things you have to, you know, fall in line with. And, you know, and with what I do, she's become part, like my channel is about my life in a way.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why she's part of it because she's part of my life now. You know, so if you date me and you don't think that, like, I could date someone who didn't want to be on film. That's fine.
Yeah.
But you got to know it's coming soon.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to have to be on it. You're going to have to step up and be either the supporting role or the lead lady eventually. Yeah. Because
how do you deal with disagreements and situations where something's inappropriate?
Well, there was one time, I ain't going to say what it is.
Nah, go ahead. Say what it is.
One video we did together.
Say what it is.
We did together, and we were both looking at it in a different way. And it was one of those things where it got really blown out of proportion because it got real emotional.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I didn't get that mad because I knew where it was coming from.
Gotcha.
You know, at the end of the day, it's communication and understanding how each other feels. So, like, I would be like, yo, like, I get it, babe. Like, I understand why you mad and why, but I also get this part too.
Yeah.
So it was, I guess, the first video where I'd gone too far, where I'd done something that it went too far.
Mm-hmm.
But I know the type of person she is, and I knew why it hurt her.
Mm.
And I think after she calmed down, she understood why I thought it was funny.
Gotcha.
Do you want to tell the story?
Yeah. Come on, Scarlo. Let's hear that story, Scarlo. Come on. We got to hear that story.
Okay. So we won't. But it was something that meant something to her, and it didn't go the way she wanted it to.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I understood that. I was very understanding of it, so I made light of it, which she didn't want me to do.
Yeah, I can see her energy.
Sometimes something bad can happen in your life, and a friend can make light of it to kind of, and if you sunk a lot into it, it could just be the wrong time, and that's what it was.
Gotcha.
But after we finally talked about it, she gets it, because there was a 2-part to that. And the one thing I really loved, and that meant more than the other thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You can see it.
Say that one more. Say that one more time. Say that one more time. You say.
But I get it.
It didn't go. It just didn't go the way she had planned it.
Yeah.
And like, I wasn't even being a dick. It was just, it's one of those things where you plan something, it doesn't go well, and so your friends laugh, but your friends, you're like, no, like, I wanted this to go down like this. It ain't the time to laugh right now. Normally it will be okay. If you saw it next to another couple, you'd be laughing.
Yeah.
But because of you ain't laughing.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was kind of a situation like that.
No, I got you.
When it comes to stuff like that, we've grown a lot and we've learned each other a lot. And I think when it comes to stuff like that, we kind of know our limits. We know what's okay and what's not. I think at this point, it's
if you
more
want to talk about real relationship stuff, it's come to a point where you really do have to have an understanding with each other.
Yeah.
No matter how
it's important,
petty or small it may feel, a lot of times when you're in relationships, we get extra sensitive. And if your wife or your significant other does something, it can even make you feel childish for bringing it up, that it makes you angry.
Yeah.
But I think if you're able to set that aside and say, look, it bothered me because of this. Yeah. If you could please not do that.
Yeah.
That's how it makes me feel. I know it seemed crazy or little or whatever. Mm-hmm. If you can get to those types of understandings, you're eventually on autopilot where it's like, no, don't do that. Like, like I had this one female friend, she hated when you touched her feet. Like if you just, she would snap. Uh-huh. Now, to you, that's something small, but to her, it's not. If you just have the understanding, okay, like literally, it might be funny to you right now, but don't joke with her like that. Don't touch her feet. She's got her pet peeves.
Exactly.
Nice,
we all do.
Or petty or small, just leave her alone.
Gotcha.
I mean, but how each other's boundaries with?
Yeah, I got you. But how were you touching her feet? With your feet or with your hands, bro?
She was sitting on the couch and she had her shoes off. And I touched her feet. And she was like, stop! I hate that.
Oh, you did it on purpose?
Yeah. I did it on purpose.
Scarlo, I side with you completely. I side with you completely now, Scarlo. I side with you completely. I see how it went.
No, I said a friend.
No, I know it was a friend. No, I know it was a friend, but he did it on purpose. So yeah, I see. I'm with you, girl. I see it. I don't even hear. I don't even hear it.
I mean, at the end of the day, you've got two individuals, and there are things, that he sees differently than I do, and vice versa. And
she's a lot more grounded than I am.
Yeah, it's important to me. It's so important to have communication as part of your foundation in any relationship.
Very true.
You know what I mean? Because if you're not open to communicating and to learning the other person, you're not really going to get anywhere. And sometimes you do have to compromise. It doesn't mean that you have to change the way that you think, but you have to understand you're dealing with somebody who's not a mirror image of you. You have to learn them. You have to understand them. You have to kind of sit back and say, okay, you know what? Typically, this isn't the way that I would act. But because I'm dealing with this type of person, then I got to kind of dial it back, or I've got to kind of, switch up the way that I say things or do things. It doesn't change you as a person, but when you're in a relationship, it calls for you to compromise in certain things.
Yeah. Well said. Well said.
Yeah. And it's important. And that just kind of frees up everything. It just makes the relationship so much easier. And it leaves room for a lot of positivity to happen.
Could we
I'll
say?
tell you something
that
a lot of people don't know about me.
What's that?
When I was younger, I had a babysitter that taught me how to crochet. You know what that is?
Oh yeah. That's what the
needles.
The needle
Really?
thing. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's not knitting. It's one needle. I mean, it's one thing. And
Right. Okay.
I think you might be able to use two, but she knew how to knit and crochet. So she taught me how to do it. And I used to make hats and sell them to kids in the neighborhood when I was younger.
How old was the babysitter? How old was she?
That's pretty
She
cool.
was like in her 40s, 50s.
No, that's pretty cool though. You think you still know how to do it? You think you still know how to do it? That's pretty cool though.
Nah.
I was gonna say, bro. I want a Magnus hat, bro. Magnus crochet hat.
Tyrone Magnus, the crochet.
I know. I want a crochet hat, bro.
Make some money, babe.
Crochet King. You better trademark that right now.
Hey, how much you were selling those hats for? I just want to know how much you were selling those hats for.
Yeah, when it got cold, I made all these different winter hats and sold them to different kids in the neighborhood. It's like $5, something like that. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to think of something nobody knew.
It's probably hard to do that.
No, that's definitely interesting. I mean, you definitely was a master craft. Crocheter. Crowish.
I didn't even know that.
I'm saying, back to what you guys were talking about. I can understand, because what you were saying, it was obviously you guys were doing a video together, so that was your platform, Tyrone. That was your platform, and she was jumping into probably with her insecurities. You probably worked her up into it finally, that she jumped onto the video, and then she probably felt betrayed, like, oh shit, I'm on here and I'm the laughing stock. Now thinking that, people are laughing at me, but not laughing because they like her. She's thinking they're laughing at me because I'm a joke.
But she didn't want to get into that though.
No, she didn't want it to look that way. I mean, but he's saying no.
Oh yeah, it never went live.
Yeah,
it never put up.
live.
Oh, it never went live. Okay, but you guys showed your friends or something, right?
Yeah, she deleted that. She was like, I deleted.
Yeah, she don't want to get into that.
Got you. I see. But it was more so that is what I'm thinking. It was like, the insecurity and how it came across to her, even though you saw it like, this is brilliant. This is going to be great. They're going to love you, babe. She was like, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
No,
so
I get that.
It's just like, all right, everybody's got their thing. I'm particular about certain things.
Yeah.
And she knows that. Like,
it was a learning curve.
Yeah.
We all have those. We all have them.
Yeah, steep learning curve with me.
Hey, back you spoke about you went on a what was that, cleansing for like 18-day. It was like an 18-day water fast, right?
24-day. I did an 18. Yeah, I also did an 18-day.
What?
Yeah.
Like, who told you to do 18 days or 24 days of water? Like, how does that?
I read a book called The Miracle of Fasting by Paul Bragg.
Mm-hmm.
He apparently was one of the trainers for Jack LaLanne, the Juice Man. Remember him?
Yeah.
So he believed in fasting for longevity and health and everything. And what got me doing it was I was talking to a guy at the job about it 10, 15 years ago. And he told me that I couldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
You know how guys are.
Yes, sir.
We're either going to laugh it off or we're going to be like, oh, you think I can't?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he bet me $1,000 that I couldn't do a 10-day water fast.
Okay.
$1,000.
So I did it. He ain't had the money, of course. And I knew he wasn't going to have it. I did it just to prove him wrong. But, I mean, I'm telling you, when I did that, at that point in my life, I felt better than I ever had.
I've seen videos like that. I've seen videos.
Younger, stronger. I lost body fat. I was ripped. Like, it was just like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's amazing. And I started to read different things, about fasting. And matter of fact, I'm about to go on a green juice fast, as a matter of fact. So, there's a juice called Lemon Ginger Blast. And if you look it up on YouTube, just find the oldest video on it. I believe it's like 10 years old.
Okay.
That's the one I'm going to do. And that's one of the ones I used to heal myself when I had the anxiety issues and the adrenal fatigue and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Yo, you weren't looking like when you did the fast for 24 days. You didn't come out looking like Christian Bale in The Machinist, did you?
My boy, who's also my barber. Remember that scene in The Color Purple when Sophia starts laughing at the dinner table, and the dad is like, "My God, the dead has arisen." Remember that?
Vaguely, it's been so long.
He told me he thought that when he saw me after the fact.
I was like, yo, this dude's like, I looked all ripped. I was like, this dude probably looked like the damn Machinist.
Yeah, because I came in, hair everywhere, because I hadn't had a haircut, and I was just fasting.
Yeah.
And so when I saw him, it was a dramatic weight loss.
Yeah.
So, so I guess to him I looked sick, but I felt phenomenal.
The 18-day, you look really ripped, though. The 18-day one, you look really ripped.
No, it's definitely healthy. I've seen it, too, and I've seen people, do that, and they feel better. It's, like you said, it heals your gut, especially. Yeah. For sure, because let
me tell you something.
Yeah.
It cleans you out. Mm-hmm. You see stuff come out of you.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I heard people saying that they see, I don't know if they say worms or stuff, but they see stuff coming out.
Yeah, people have seen worms come out, gum, stuff they ate when they were kids or swallowed when they were kids.
Damn.
And they said it sticks. It sticks.
Whoa.
Yeah, like oil.
Oh,
it sticks. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. This is men's health.
Yeah, this is definitely men's health right here. Holy.
To show you how much you got inside of you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you fast, when you learn to water fast, fasting, your body is basically going through spring cleaning. So it will literally devour viruses, wink, wink, viruses, bacteria, fungus, tumors, okay? All dead skin cells, recycles everything. Okay, so when you're fasting on just water, man, like it allows the body, like certain cells live on sugar. Mm-hmm. Certain types of cells live on sugar. So when they're starved of it, they die. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And your body cleans them out, gets them out of here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There are certain points of no return, from what I understand, for certain diseases. Yeah. But if you start early enough, you can get rid of it, a lot of things through fast.
Have you ever heard of Dr. Sebi?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. The herbalist.
Yeah. He knew his stuff, and it cost me $50 to get one of the books that he said to get. Uh-huh. I think it's called How to Heal Yourself. I still haven't read it yet, but it cost me like $55 to get this book because it was like out of print and everything. But I got it, so I'm definitely going to read it. But we got to take care of our health. You saw what happened to Chadwick, and it's really brother. Sad, you know what I mean?
Oh my, yeah.
It's like, he's 43. That's my age, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he made a big explosion. He definitely left his mark.
Yeah,
but it's one of those things where it's like, think what he could have did in the coming years.
There's no telling. The sky was the limit.
Sure.
But you know what? You know what? It's like, that's like a catch. It's almost like, did he accomplish what he accomplished because he knew what was occurring? That made him work as hard because he lived like every day was his last?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That could have been it, man.
That's very true. It could have been that way.
But we definitely got to take our health serious.
Absolutely.
I personally suggest, when you're dealing with doctors, don't just get one opinion. I'm going to get 4 or 5, 6 opinions. See what your options are before you do something that has side effects, or one of the side effects is it could kill you, or, stuff like that, before you cut something out of you that you might need later. Yeah. That's just my personal view. You know what I mean? I think in my personal view, there's a creator. He gave you everything you got for a reason, because it was meant to all function together.
Exactly.
You might still function, but you're not optimal, which could cause other problems.
Exactly.
Take care of your health. I mean, especially as Black men, we know, and men, period.
Yeah, men in general.
Hospital.
Yep.
Yeah.
During dealing with that anxiety, that taught me to go to the hospital.
Real quick.
And the way I am, I'm a Mr. Fix It on myself.
Yep.
If I can't fix it myself, I am going to the doctor. I'm not just going to let it go anymore. I'm not like that,
Gotcha.
So,
yep. Yeah. I know you got the email because this dude did some amazing feng shui guru. I don't even mind screwball thing on set, right? So we were all sitting there, and he was like, "Oh, that exercise thing he did." Ray, do you got a pen? Have you get a pen?
I mean, get one.
Yeah, go get a pen because I want Ray to do that with you, and I want listeners to do that thing that you did, that exercise with the colors and the beers and the whatever.
So wait, are we like live?
No, we're not live, but they're gonna listen to it. I want them to listen.
Here we go.
Oh no, for you.
Oh, for me.
I want you to do it.
What am I doing?
Look, I've done it. I did it in my head.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you.
I gotta draw something.
No, you're gonna have to write something down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what's your favorite color?
Red.
Okay, and you can see it too. He's right. So now tell me, what are 3 adjectives that describe why you like red?
But he wants you to write it
because it's.
Didn't you do this to me before?
Yeah. Do it to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, you did it to her too?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's a great icebreaker. It's a great icebreaker. Everybody gets to know each other.
I'm saying. I was like, when you did it, I recorded. I was like, you know what? This is going to be great for if we ever have dinners again.
He was sitting there acting like he was a CIA agent under deep cover. He didn't want to answer no questions.
Hell no. Yo, that was my impact.
He never answers any questions.
I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
This dude never answers a question. Ever.
So you got your 3?
Let me get this last one.
Okay, good.
All right.
Yeah. All right, so the next question, what's your favorite animal? And then it's the same thing. Give me 3 adjectives that describe why you like that animal. Because it's this, this, and this. Yeah.
He's like excited.
Because he knows how it works. It's always like, when you know how it works.
I know, you know what I'm saying? I know, yo, me and Ty, like, after he did it, I was like, yo, we had the same answers, bruh. I had him, yo.
Like, we right here with the same cat.
I know, I was like, damn, bro, we the same. We the same. Yo, yeah, we thunder little. We waterfalls.
You said you done with that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, let me see. What's your favorite type of body of water? It can be anything from a jacuzzi to a pool, a stream, a brook, a waterfall, ocean, sea, whatever.
All right.
All right. So whatever that is, write that down, and then same thing. Why? Because it's this, this, and this.
Feels like it's really late.
I know it's not. It's like 7:40 something. That's it. Feel like 10:30. Yeah. It does.
Well, that time change, man. The time change always makes it feel late.
What city y'all in down there?
Daytona, Port Orange. Daytona.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now the last one is, if you had to live the rest, all you need to write for this one is room. But if you had to live the rest of your life in a room, what would that room be like? It would be this, this, and this.
So 3 things for that.
Yeah.
But he's not naming a room. He's just describing a room.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you had to live the rest of your life in a room, what would it be like? What would be the characteristics of that room? They have to be an adjective,
Ray's really thinking right now. You got this man thinking. This is the hardest one he's thinking on.
Use your computer.
I was going to cook something, and then I was like,
You got your nails did, though, Scarlo? Can we see
did.
it? Can we seize it?
I did.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. Just
Pretty.
a little manicure.
Is that pink or orange?
It's a peach.
Peach?
It's like a peach glittery color.
Oh, okay. Are you like my wife that gets her done every 2 weeks or whatever, and
Pretty much
on
yeah.
Instagram watching everybody's stuff? Oh,
is he done? Or
yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, what's your favorite color is red?
Yeah.
All right. Now, tell us the 3 adjectives.
powerful, strong, and bright.
Okay. Next, the animal.
Lion.
3 adjectives.
You know what? I made a mistake on that.
Okay.
I'm going to say this. Big. They're big. Mm-hmm. They're strong. And they're powerful.
Okay. The body of water.
Ocean.
Because
it's vast, beautiful, and calming.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And the room.
Clean, pleasant, and also calming.
Okay. This is a real psychological test.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the color is how you see yourself. The animal is how people see you.
Mm.
The water is what it's like for the ladies with you.
Yes. You an ocean, bro. I know, we an ocean.
I don't know what that means, but I could go both ways, right?
Yeah, it could.
If you think about it,
you said it's calming.
You said it's calming and
that's good, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it's beautiful.
I'm beautiful. I don't know.
Beautiful. It's calming.
I don't know. I'm vast.
It's vast.
I love him so much. Oh my God, he's beautiful. And the room is what you think eternity is like, what you think the afterlife, heaven is like.
Wow,
it's pretty awesome, right?
That's pretty weird.
It's pretty weird because it touches you. You're like, oh shoot.
That's how, as far as how our mind thinks by the questions you asked. But
you didn't even know it was directed towards you, which is crazy.
No, I didn't.
Because you identify with those things. That's pretty cool. So I taught Ty that. You know what I'm saying?
Or you did?
Nah. But it was awesome when he did that.
What was your animal? Was it tiger like mine? Or was it?
Of course, yeah. It was tiger, man.
It was
tiger, and
he's not telling the truth.
It was tiger, and we both like black. It was, and we both were waterfall.
Yeah.
See.
True. Yeah.
No, I just got a great memory, bro.
This dude right here is oh my gosh, he never tells you.
And I recorded everything. And I recorded everything. But I still got
I'm watching him.
Yo, you guys are, because I don't want to take up too much of your time. You guys ready for some fast questions?
Yeah.
Yeah?
All right.
You got to love the power of editing, because when I edit it, it's going to look better because it's going to snap together.
Oh, I know.
You won't see this long.
Your background, whatever that background.
Oh, you like that? That's my wife.
Yeah, she's good at that. She's very
my favorite holiday.
Yes,
she's good at that stuff.
Yeah, we skipped Halloween, skipped Thanksgiving.
Whose house you in?
Mine.
Yours.
Reggie's.
Okay. Yeah. I won't let her do that to my house. That's why she likes it. So you want to hang up wreaths, flowers, and snowmen in my house, huh?
Yes, especially snowmen.
Especially
I'm a big snowman fanatic.
I don't mind, because at the end of the day, like you were saying, when we were talking about the clutter and all that stuff and things make you feel good, Christmas makes me feel good. That's like one of the seasons I feel good. You know what I'm saying? That I feel good about. There we go, girl. It wasn't the whole me asking about your nails or anything. Nah, it was okay. It was Christmas. All right.
Yeah.
Got you. All right, here we go. This is the stuff right here, guys. 1 second. There we go. Bam.
You want them both to answer the question?
Yeah, we're gonna let them both answer. They can go one at a time. They can go
all right.
Left, right, or right, left, whatever.
Okay.
Game face.
Marvel or DC?
What? What'd you say?
We're being timed?
Yeah, you being timed the Negro time.
Marvel or DC?
Wait, you got to tell who's for. Wait.
Oh,
we can say which one's going first, and then we'll go from there.
Let's go Tyrone first.
Tyrone first. Go.
Marvel or DC?
I always answer both. I love them both. If you're asking me about movies right now, Marvel.
Okay.
They've got a better track record right now. Go.
Scarlo, giving presents or getting presents?
Say that again?
Oh, giving presents or getting presents?
Giving presents.
Okay. She's a giver.
Scarlo, favorite ice cream flavor?
Cookies and cream.
I'll put her on that.
Nah. I've been on that.
Okay.
Ty, you like the smell of gasoline, bruh?
No.
What?
The smell of I can't stand it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You too, Scarlo? You know, Scarlo, you don't like? Okay.
Scarlo, do you believe in fate?
Fate?
Fate.
To a certain extent.
Okay.
Ty, what's your middle name, bruh?
Maurice.
Maurice? Oh, yeah. Yes.
All right. Tyrone.
I don't think nobody knew.
I know. Yeah, there it is right there. Bam.
Okay. Tyrone. What's the best age?
21.
Okay.
Scarlo, cake or pie?
What?
Cake.
Oh.
Cake. Okay. No pancakes, though?
No. Oh, I like pancakes. But...
Scarlo, virtue or sin?
Say that again?
Virtue or sin?
Virtue.
Ty, are women complicated?
Yes and no. You know what? I'm going to say, and after having experience in life, no, they're not.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a certain, that's a certain line that runs through them all of what they all basically want.
That's wisdom right there.
Yeah.
This is for Ty. Do you want to live forever?
Yes.
Scarlo, how many kids do you want?
2, no more than 3.
2, no more than 3. Okay.
All right. Scarlo, dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Dark, obviously.
Hey, this is not for you. This is not for you.
Dark chocolate is actually healthier for you. So I have to say dark chocolate.
Good one. Good one.
Oh, boy. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. Ty, how long can you hold your breath, bro?
Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe 30 seconds.
All right.
Not sure.
I got one for Ty. Favorite comedian?
Dave Chappelle.
Scarlo, this is for you, but it's only because you were next, so it may sound inappropriate. Can you touch your toes without bending your knees? That's only because you were next. So, hey, Ty, don't hate me, bro. She was next.
I don't think so. I'm probably like 1 inch away from touching them.
Okay.
No.
All right. Scarlo, favorite actress?
Favorite actress? Oh my God. I have to pick one.
You got to pick one. You don't have to. This is
well,
your,
you can pick two because Ty been picking.
Yeah.
Ty changed the whole rules, so yeah.
I would say one of is Angela Bassett.
Okay.
Ooh, I like
it. Go ask Ty. I'm asking one more. I'm asking the last question.
All right, Ty, is Jimmy Kimmel funny?
He has his moments. I don't watch him much, but he has his moments. I've seen him.
Okay.
All right, Ty. Last question. Since you're into those superhero movies and stuff, if you had a super strength, what would it be? Invisibility, or super or strength?
So you're saying if I had a superpower?
Yeah, superpower. Yeah, what would it be?
Invulnerability.
Why is that?
Nothing could hurt me.
Yeah, nothing.
Go through life indestructible.
This goes with you living forever.
Yeah, of course.
I got a question for both of them. I got one more question.
Okay, one more question. You can ask me one more question.
Now, this is for both of you guys. So, if you were in a show, would you want it to be a comedy or a drama?
I think I know the answer to this.
Comedy.
Yeah,
I would have more fun
course.
shooting comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Scarlo, you know what this man...
drama will probably get you the Oscar.
Yeah.
But, comedy, you're going to have more fun doing because drama draws it out of you.
Yeah.
It's more mentally draining.
It is.
Drama.
You gotta dig real deep
you gotta live in that damn thing too. It takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw Scarlo because your boy made us some fanboys. We had to wear a shirt. This is the only way he would do the interview. He made us. He was like.
How did you like them? Did they good quality?
No, they're good quality.
Yeah,
I like this.
yeah.
Dude.
Well, Reggie bought his first, right? And he bought a medium. I said, I don't know about me getting no medium because he want to show his guns off and his pecs and all that. You know how Reggie is. I got to show all that. I just let me get a large. So I got a large. So if it's nice, I love them.
Good. See, because there's a one company that like the one that I wore, you saw me wearing.
Yeah.
That one's from a different company that originally set up those shirts, but the contract was over after a certain point. We went separate ways. No hard feelings or nothing. So when I just started to sell them again, I wanted to make sure they're good quality. I didn't know anyone who had bought any, so now I do.
Oh, you do. Exactly, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? Exactly. And no, he got the extra large. He got the teddy size. He gonna wear it better than that.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, no, bro. We appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. And just for people, because obviously people are going to listen to this and they're probably going to be like, why didn't you ask this questions? I know you've done a series. I've watched. You've done like the 4 keys to success on YouTube. If you can just spit them out real quickly so people can hear it before we close, because I want them to hear that from you. They're going to ask your advice.
You talking about recent videos that I did?
Yeah. You did like 4 secrets to.
So off the cuff.
Yeah. Well,
first of all, it was starting. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Anything you're doing, you need to start. You start that, procrastination. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. Let me see. Start. One of them was, help me out too if you remember. Because I do them off the cuff. It wasn't anything that I wrote out.
Got you.
Because people ask me every day.
Yep.
How to make it. Like I get hundreds of emails every day, and it's like, so sometimes when I'm in my spare time, it'll come to me. And if you see the video looks off the cuff, I just set it up on the tripod in the kitchen.
But it was good. It was good though.
Consistency. Yeah, consistency. Starting, having thick skin. You know what I mean? Yeah. And having a vision. That's what it was.
Got you.
Yeah. You got to have that vision. You got to see the forest through the trees. At least, even if it's not detailed, you need to know what you want from your channel. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You need to be consistent, uploading at least once a week.
Yep.
You got to have thick skin because everybody's a damn armchair critic. They're that armchair expert. They
tell
know
the truth.
Better than you.
Yeah, tell the truth.
Everyone's going to tell you what's going to make you rich or make you successful in what you do, but they don't have it. You know what I mean? You got to deal with it. You're going to be called ugly. They're going to make fun of things. You haven't been made fun of since you were in elementary school. You're like, I'll be picked up. They heard that since I was 5. They will do anything they can to bother you. But the most important thing is to start. Because after I started YouTube, I wished I had started before. Especially when things started rolling.
Yeah.
And, I was always a guy that wanted to, I wanted to be my own boss, and I never wanted to have a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And you know how, coming up, is somebody, I'm with Primerica, or I'm with, what's it called? Prepaid Legal.
Right.
Or some other multi-level marketing company or something that
Amway.
makes people millionaires.
Yeah.
But when you get into it, it's not working for you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And it was the first thing that I started to do as an entrepreneur that worked. 90 days in, I got a check for like $103. And I was like,
wow.
This works.
Yeah.
Okay, my cell phone bill's paid. All right, let me see what I can do. Let's keep going. And 3 years later, it blew up with that reaction to the Force Awakens. And all of a sudden, I was on the news and everything, and it was like surreal, I went to visit Hollywood, and Tom Holland came running up to me right after he was cast as Spider-Man.
How about that?
and introduced himself because he watched my videos.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
And I didn't know who he was. He was like, so I'm like, he's like, I showed the Russo brothers your reaction to the trailer, and they went nuts. And I'm like, I got A-listers watching me. This is what they watch us YouTubers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very interesting, this whole thing that's going on with YouTube, with my career and everything.
No, I think it's awesome. And you said what you told me on set is you basically you won a contest, an acting contest, right?
Yes.
And they were saying how you said you needed, was it finances or no?
It was 2012. He won Actor of the Year, and he had a job.
Yeah,
he had a job,
and you know, a lot of times people start young acting.
Yeah,
and they have these well-to-do parents that probably built a nice life.
Thank you, sir. Yep.
That can cart them around to all these auditions during the day.
Right.
But a grown man with his bills he can't really do that.
You couldn't move to New York.
And so I had heard of people kind of going to Hollywood through the side door with YouTube, building a base there, making money, quitting their job, and having all the time in the world. Yeah. So that's what I sought out to do. Plus, I was really starting to hate my job and hate working for people. And, you know, it just, you know, I'm glad it worked out.
No, I'm definitely glad it worked out. And it's come full circle because now you can do the acting full time and pursue that, which is.
And it comes with its own problems, just like any other thing.
Oh, absolutely.
But I wouldn't trade it for, you know, anything else other than maybe acting mainstream.
Yeah.
But I've always told people, you know, I think now that I do acting, that I do YouTube, that I can never really stop. Because it's almost like a documentary journey of where I started.
Very true.
Until wherever. And
it's part of you now.
Yeah, it is. It's part of
I mean, and it's your business. I mean, let's be real. Like, even Will Smith and all this stuff is on YouTube now. Everyone sees the power of YouTube because it's them controlling their media. It's them controlling their own news.
Yeah, they're the biggest search engine other than Google.
Yep.
People look for everything on it.
Yep.
And it's one of those things where you may not know it, but as you guys get bigger, you are going to see and hear, if you haven't already, from people whose lives you've changed. And you don't see it that way.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm just being us. We're discussing stuff. But, you know, I've had people write me and say, oh, you're the whole reason why I started acting, and now I'm in acting school. Or you're the whole reason why I started YouTube, and now my channel's starting to grow. You know what I mean? I had people write me over the years saying that I saved their life because they were going to commit suicide until they found my videos.
Wow.
That's big.
I'm like, are you like it sounds almost too strange or maybe off. Like, wait a minute. These little 5-minute videos I do making jokes.
Yeah.
Literally, like a guy told me he was going to kill himself, and in the other room he had it on autoplay.
Yeah.
And one of my videos randomly showed up.
Holy crap.
And got him laughing. And that's why he didn't kill himself.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't know if I could ever as a human stop. I gotta make at least one video for the rest of my life, just so I feel like I'm responsible for people's lives now. You know what I mean? Like, if I continue to make videos, somebody gonna eat a gun,
bro.
You know?
Bro, all I want to know is what video was it?
You know, everyone really loved. There's this one video I had, but it got copyright claimed. It might still be up. It's called the John Cena prank call.
Okay.
And what it is, it's a radio show that's prank calling this guy's wife because she doesn't want him ordering wrestling on pay-per-view in the house. So you did reaction to that too. Yeah. So they keep calling back.
Yeah.
And they keep playing the John Cena music. And they're like, you know, you need to order the WWE today. And she's like, if you don't stop calling, but you gotta hear it.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh,
and that's
my
one
goodness.
of the videos I had that blew up for a long time. Like, had millions and millions of views for a while. Yeah.
I know what my favorite is.
it's weird. It's strange when you start to get a reach.
Yeah.
You may not want it no more. You know what I mean? Because you start to feel responsible, even though you're not obligated to be a role model or you're not obligated to care for people.
Yeah.
You start to, because you see where you're at. Damn, okay, now I watch what I say, even though I'm pretty open. I watch what I say because now what I say can go far enough to hurt someone or help someone.
You have a reach now that you didn't know you had before, and you're aware of it.
And you think you're just spouting off to a bunch of people behind a computer, and you don't realize like people in high areas are watching you. And it's like I remember I did a video talking about a particular person being cast in a role back when I was just a fan, not really doing any acting.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty harsh, and you don't realize what your words
can do,
how harsh they can be.
Right.
You feel as though they'll never hear them. They'll never watch my video. They don't know about me. And I later apologized. I later apologized in another video, and I was like, I'm like really sorry, like that I ever said anything like that, because whether you believe it or not, you know, these people that are A-listers and everything, they're regular people like you. They got feelings.
Absolutely.
And they put out a movie or they watch, maybe in different levels. You know, sometimes they may not watch, but they do. They know about us. They know who we are.
Yeah.
And like I said, they're a person just like anybody else, you know, with cancel culture being big.
Oh, yeah.
People get their feelings hurt. They get run off of Twitter. People are fragile, you know. Just because you think they made it in one form or fashion of business or entertainment doesn't mean they're not like you, essentially.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I mean, you do know that's what you are, right? The equivalent of that, right?
Right.
You're an A-lister on YouTube.
Well,
so that's why you gotta factor in that.
I call myself maybe B or C, because there's guys with like 50 million subscribers.
But Justin Bieber don't count.
You know, like 50 million, 10 million, 5 million, you know, just a lot bigger. But I'm in there. You know,
you're in there, but you got a dedicated base, bro. Your base is pretty freaking strong. You got some loyal Magnuses. What do you call them? Magnusites.
You know, yeah, but I've never, you know, I think sometimes you get, like, I had one job before where I got close to management, and people were looking at me for management. And there were certain times, you know, when you know your worth, you really know your worth, and you're kind of like, you know, they ain't gonna talk to me like this, or they're not gonna do me like this. But I ain't that big on YouTube to where I could be like, you know who I am? You know what I mean? Or what I've done? You know, like I've made a name for myself. I'm doing well.
Yeah.
But I ain't too big for but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
You know, I ain't too big to get got. Like YouTube gonna say, we need you. We need you to. If you start making videos, we're gonna have to, you know, something like that. You know. So.
Oh my gosh, I got something for.
He's a celebrity within his own right.
He is.
I love the way your mind works, though, Tyrone. I love the way your mind works, man. Yeah.
Thank you. I never want to get too big for, you know, I never let the ego get out of check. And I've been accused of it because I don't take certain stuff on my channel. Like sometimes when you're in the public eye, people think they can talk to you any way they want to, and you have to take it.
Yeah.
I understand where that rule came from. No, well, it's his ego. No, it's not. It's me wanting to be treated like a human being. Like, I'm going to treat you the way you're going to treat me. If you're going to mouth off, you're banned. You're out of here. I invite you into my home when I'm entertaining you. So now I'm kicking you out. If you're going to come in and talk all this trash, you got to go.
Yeah, right. No, I agree. Yeah, you get objectified when you become a name, unfortunately. Yeah, when you get big. Scarlo. I'm saying it right? Scarlo? I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Because I remember before you were like, nah, what did he say? Did he say it right? It was the music. I said it right. It was the music on the background. What are your aspirations for YouTube? Are you looking to go farther or just see how it goes? You just having fun with it, not putting any pressure on yourself?
No, I've gotten to the point where I want to put pressure on myself.
Okay.
I've been working jobs since I was 14 years old, and I'm about to be 38.
Okay,
and
damn. Okay,
tired.
girl.
I'm tired.
You got the black blood in you, girl. Because you said 38. First of all, I couldn't believe Ty was 43. When you told me your age on set, bro, I was like, nah, he ain't. I was like, no, he ain't.
I'm not one to be like, oh, you can't ask me my age. No, I'm proud of my age. I'm proud of the life that I've lived, the things that I've learned. And I'm still living. I always say you're only as old as you feel.
Absolutely.
But as far as my YouTube channel goes,
I always say she sounds like an old black woman.
Yeah, she does.
You're only as old as you feel, baby.
Yeah. Sugar.
He always tells me I have an old soul.
Yes, she does.
I'm like an old black mama.
I don't care, child. I say my age. I'm 60. I'm 60 years old.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't mind it. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I don't mind saying my age, but yeah, like I eventually want to do my YouTube full time.
Awesome.
Who inspires you, Scarlo?
Well,
it's got to be Ty.
He inspired me to look at other avenues other than just working a 9-to-5 job.
Let me tell you what happened.
And
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Okay.
Yes, you finished. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. In short, I'm gonna try to keep it short because what happened to her happened to me in a way, and it was like a wake up call.
Okay.
Years ago, I was never a person. I'm still kind of like this. I won't take vacations, and I realized that people do need them. You do. Trust me. When you go on your first one, it is such a stress relief, and you realize how beautiful the world is and what it has to offer. But I didn't want to go, and the person I was with didn't convince me to go on a cruise. And at the time, I was one of the top performers in my company. I was trending toward a nice 6-figure income that I had never had before. I found my groove in this job. And when I went and I saw how beautiful the world was, it was a Caribbean cruise. When I came back, all of my motivation was gone. Because I had seen what life could be like, and I wanted that now. In a way, the opposite happened for her. When COVID happened, everybody got laid off. She got laid off. She got to see how I live. I live from my computer. I make a few videos a day, and then I have free time to do whatever I want. She went to lunches with me, dinner. We went shopping. She saw what it was like to live a life to where you made your own, way. Yeah. And she fell in love with it. But with her, it motivated her.
Gotcha.
With me and Diva, I didn't want to work no more. I didn't want to do nothing when I saw that.
That motivated me. What initially motivated me was watching him. When we first started dating and everything, like I knew what he was doing. I knew he was a YouTuber. I knew that this is what he did. So the more we started dating, the more I kind of saw it. I'm like, wow, like I kind of want to do something different. And then with me doing this play and being in front of the camera and being in front of people, it kind of opened me up to wondering what it would be like to do something completely different from what I was used to. I'm used to corporate. I'm not used to being in front of the camera. I'm not used to talking to people. I'm in my own little box, and that's where I like to stay.
Me too.
But, like watching him do that, I'm like, I want to try something different. So me coming onto his channel and kind of making a few appearances, it's funny because now my fans tell me, oh, I remember when you used to be so shy, when you used to come on Tyrone's channel, and now you have your own. And it's gotten, like, for me, I'm like, wow, like, I'm nowhere near as big as him, but I've already had people reach out to me, telling me that, I've helped them with not committing suicide. I have, motivational videos.
Like that too?
Oh yeah. I told you about it. It was a really long DM that I got. I was talking to him all night. Remember that?
Okay.
But yeah, like it's so cool to me to be able to reach people from all over the world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, you literally have people watching you from everywhere. And, you know, I started with my beauty and gaming, and I was gaming a lot when I first started my channel.
Yeah.
And then I had a few little beauty videos here and there. And then it kind of got mushed up all together into a few other things. And now it's even broader because I do beauty, I do gaming, I do motivational videos. I share my life with Tyrone, funny moments, crazy moments, you know. And my motivation.
She's got an answer to my PlayStation video if you go to her.
Oh, yeah, go watch that. Hey, that completely took off as soon as I saw it. But, you know, like, it feels so good to me to be able to talk to people from different parts of the world. You know, like he was saying, it almost ties into the whole thing of you don't know who's watching you. You don't know who's going through anything. You know, I personally have dealt with anxiety a lot longer than he has.
Okay.
So I know what it's like. So when I came into his life and I was telling him about my past, you know, issues with anxiety, it kind of drove him in because he's like, oh my God, somebody knows what I'm going through.
Yeah.
You know, so my motivational videos are a lot with just motivating people to, you know, get out of their comfort zones, to let them know that they're not alone. And I only speak off of personal testimony. I don't ever talk about anything I don't know about. If I don't know something, I'm going to tell you.
Gotcha.
But I've been through a lot in my years on this earth, you know, and I can talk about it. And I'm okay with sharing my stories. So when I have people telling me that they're on the other side of the world, telling me that they look forward to my motivational videos, it drives me to want to keep doing this, you know, and I built a love to want to do this to the point where I want to quit my job to do this full time. Gotcha. You know, it's a certain drive when you start getting comfortable with something that you are uncomfortable with. Mm-hmm. And now you kind of can't see yourself not doing it.
Yep.
Like now I can't see myself not doing videos.
Yeah, you're in love with it now. You're in love with it.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. I love reaching out to people. I love talking to people. I love interacting with people. And it's just so much fun because just like I make videos to encourage people, I have so many fans encouraging me, which drives me too. So it's a good feeling.
No, I think that,
and of course, having Tyrone behind me, you know, just teaching me, encouraging me, you know, showing me the ropes. And, you know, I watch him work so hard. Sometimes he's up at 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. You know, if something big drops, he's looking at his phone like, oh, time to do a video. And it could be 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, and just watching him work so hard.
The nature of the type of videos I do.
Yeah.
He has a much
not everybody's
broader.
Like that, me too, but
you know, just I tell him all the time, I just sit back and watch you work so hard. And the fact that you could just get up and do what you want to do whenever you want to do it. Like, I'm tired of asking for permission to take days off to do stuff, you know, like I'm tired of having to, you know, I never was one to like to be micromanaged. I'm not micromanaged now.
Yeah.
But still, like it's a certain.
Sounds like freedom.
That goes on with you working a 9 to 5, you know, so for me to try to work a 9 to 5 and then work on my channel, you know, it's a little tough right now. And I'm at a point where I want to give my all to my channel.
That inspires us right here.
To do more.
Yeah. I think the big misconception with YouTube is people think it's a bunch of narcissists that's on there, not realizing that it's really about other people. Because what you guys are doing, like me watching YouTube and everything like that, you're drawn to the person, you care about the person. And it's more, to me, it's more a connection than seeing an actor in a film like you were just talking about before, Ty, because they're not the same person they're portraying. You're in love with the character, but with YouTube, you're actually in love with the person and the energy and how they are. And, oh my gosh, this person, they have this, you know, they have the same hat as me or whatever the case may be, whatever connection the person needs in order to survive that day that they get from watching influencers like you.
Or how they make you feel.
Yeah, and how they make you feel. Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions about YouTube. Everyone thinks, oh, you put in a camera. Nah, that's Instagram. That's more so about the person and glorifying themselves and with that. But I think YouTube is you being an open book and sharing your life and people attaching themselves to it and finding a connection with you. So I think that's awesome. And I was going to ask her, but you asked her the question. You must be a politician over there, Scarlo. Because I was gonna be like, hey, I was gonna say most people. What I like that you did is that most people are too prideful to be with a successful person and say, teach me. Let me learn so I can be where you're at, because they're like, yo, I'm gonna stay in my lane, or they, you know what I'm saying, or it's jealousy and they don't want to admit it. The fact that you're with this man and he's where he's at, and you're like, teach me what you're doing, so we both can be, you know, the it couple. We can be king and queen, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful, because most people won't get out of their own way. So the fact that you did that in order to, hey, I want to be where you're at. I want to have this life, and then say, no, I want what you got. Let's put a ring on it. You know what I'm saying?
Did you call her a politician?
I said she's pretty good. She's pretty well spoken.
She's humble.
No, she's well spoken, man. She just we might have to hire her for our channel over here. Shoot, no, but
dealing with somebody who's in the entertainment industry and just entertaining, period, is you gotta have tough skin, because if he blows up as an actor and a YouTuber and everything, he's got to travel and things like that. So it's like, I don't want to just work a 9 to 5 and wait for him to come home. I want to be able to be like, okay, well, you know what, babe, if things are going all right, well, I'm flying out to come see you in a few days. Yeah. Or, with him, he's a very great teacher. He's a very, very great teacher. He's so full of knowledge, especially when it comes to what he does best, which is, this big YouTube thing. And, he's learned a lot. And he teaches a lot, and you got to be teachable, especially with somebody like him who knows a lot. I definitely want to be open to learning more. Gotcha. And he definitely does that, because I don't think I've told you this, but I've always wanted to grow with someone and build with someone, and where I am now with YouTube and dealing with somebody like him, and him, opening me up to something brand new, to where it's like, yo, you don't have to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. You can be doing this and live your life to the fullest. Yeah. It's pretty cool to be able to want to build with somebody like that. Oh. You want to have that freedom. You want to have that.
I always tell her, she gets mad, but I always say, even if it don't work out, I want to leave you better than I found you.
That's beautiful, and that's beautiful.
That's a true statement.
That is beautiful.
Like, you ain't gonna be kicking my back in, but if things are good, I'm gonna leave you better than I found you. And she's a good person, so sometimes I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I'm saying people, they part.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, if it's really was good, leave them better than you found them. If you can positively affect their life, before you go, I think that's a good thing.
That's awesome.
Hey, Ty, you ever consider doing a course, like teaching a course for as far as how to be a YouTuber?
People ask me about that. I don't know, and I feel as though I don't know enough about YouTube itself to teach a course. It's kind of like wait, are you an actor too?
Oh no,
or is it just Reggie?
Just Reggie.
Okay, so I think that my YouTube popularity came from my drive and my personality.
Okay.
People come to my videos for my personality. They don't come for the editing. They don't come for the specific time that I post. There's all these different things that you can find YouTube videos about how to be successful. There's all this number crunching and how to, place ads and when to post your videos and all this other stuff. But for me, it was kind of like a person, I guess you could say I kind of winged it. I was just so motivated that, when your energy is right, you meet the right people. Things fall into place. You know what I mean? And it's a different formula for each person, know? So I don't, there are channels that do offer, I've actually wanted to go to the next level to get 10 million subscribers. And I've thought about possibly hiring a particular popular YouTuber to oversee that, to see what he could teach me.
Okay.
But he's pretty big. And I was just like, okay, but we'll see. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We'll see what I want to do with that. But
gotcha. And I don't want to hold you up anymore, but I do want to say two things before I let you go. One was, what Scarlo touched on. Yes, this dude, he does, because this dude was on set and then he went and he cut a video. Whatever time he got to the hotel, cut a video. What the Batman thing came out, the trailer came out. Text you about that. You already uploaded the video. We're working on the video. We talked about that. So yes, I know his drive to leave a set, and we're talking about 16, 18 hours on a set where you're working, sitting, whatever, and to jump on and do a video, edit it and stuff. Yo, I see the passion. A second thing is the funny thing about the characters we were playing. I didn't want to admit it because I was like, yo, I don't want this. I told my wife, I was like, look, it's Tyrone I'm gonna be working with. I didn't want to admit I knew you. Because I knew who I was beforehand. Yes, I knew who you were. I watched your videos. I knew who both of you guys were. I was like, yo, my wife used to see me watch you guys' reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this is
wow.
It was real close to the characters we played.
Shady.
The funny thing about it is it's so close because the two characters, like, there were two directors, and my character was envious of his character, like, oh, that was his hero. So it was like so close in it, but I didn't have any hate towards you or anything. I just like, babe, I don't want to seem like I'm this fanboy.
You were acting the whole time.
Yeah. So I was like, nah, because you never know, right? You never know what,
man.
Listen, you never know what people's intentions are and whatever.
I'm Reg. How you doing?
I was like, I said, oh, you're a YouTuber? Oh,
my, you did all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing that.
What's
man, Reggie?
Really?
What's YouTube? I was like, what's a YouTube? I don't know. I think my kids watch YouTube. I think my kids watch YouTube. Oh, what's that?
The truth finally comes out.
But what I want to say is, no. I've been a fan, bro. I didn't want to come out and say it, but I've been a fan. So when people were at the table, and I knew these people had to know who you were. They were like, you had to explain to them something like, these idiots know who you are. I was like, they have to know who this man is. Cause they were like acting like, bro, they had to. I knew who you were.
There's what's funny is YouTube is almost like it's as big as it is.
Yeah.
It's also a subculture.
Yeah.
And I have friends from high school that don't know that I do this.
Oh, wow.
But they stumble upon their children or a friend that watches me.
Gotcha.
And they're like, yo, I went that. When the hell? And they're friends with me on Facebook for years, and they still
no idea.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
My own family, some of my family, they don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
They'll call me out the blue. What is this YouTube you're doing, man? You know?
Yeah.
Like, for a long time. But
no, that's crazy.
Funny.
And that's funny because when he told me, and I was like, "What? You know what?" I looked it up because I was like, "Who's on this? Who's cast for the lead?" I mean, because I wanted the director part. I was like, "Oh shoot!" I told my wife Kate. I was like, "Look, it's Tyrone. He's on this." And I was like, "Yo, this is." I was like, "Yo, this is meant to be." You know why? Because I was like, in his last movie, he played the name of my character, Derek Chambers. I was like, "Yo, this is crazy."
Yeah, I would thought I had this. I thought that was really weird.
Yes.
I was like, why is there a Derek Chambers in this? I asked, what's his name? Nick, about the
names.
Like, did he know about that script and stuff? He was like, no, that's just what I named him.
I was like, damn, that was his last movie or whatever. He played a Derek Chambers. This is crazy. So anyway, the signs were all there is what I'm saying. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew.
Wasn't no signs. Somebody just being fake.
Whatever. I knew. Look, whatever.
Wasn't no signs.
I gotta watch you. You gotta be up front with me now, Reggie.
Nah. No, you know why? It worked. Hey, Scarlo, you know why? Because it worked. Because I got the man's digits that way. I was like, man, I don't know who you are, but do you switch out numbers? I'm not with this whole social thing.
Man, this dude, man.
So yeah, that's how I got his. Huh? What'd you say?
You're like, I don't know if this works.
Exactly. I don't know who this is, but can I get your number, bruh? Yo. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful,
nice meeting y'all
evening.
Yes,
and
nice meeting you guys.
I'll definitely let you know when the episode drops. I'll shoot you a link, brother. And Scarlo.
All right, cool.
All right, man.
Fun.
Yeah,
fun.
Hey, it was fun for me.
Sequel, brother.
Oh, it will be a sequel. Okay.
And you're gonna be really Reggie,
huh?
You know that, right?
Yeah. You meant a sequel for the movie?
Yeah, Call Time.
I thought he meant a sequel for this. Damn it, man! I'm out, bro. No, bro. No. Oh, you said a sequel for this too? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This dude is always angling.
All right,
we
y'all.
can do another one day.
Oh, he said one day. Gosh. Yeah. See, now you treat me like a fan.
All the time, because then it's like.
Right. Yeah.
I just say all the time. It's Scarlo. You see this?
The momentum.
Now you see my angle? Now you treat me like a fan. Now you treat me like a fan.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
But you can't have the same guy on like every other. You know what I mean?
Listen to the professional.
I got a plan, okay?
Like Leno don't have Arnold Schwarzenegger over every month. You know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta. And
that's what switches it up. See, if we have Arnold Schwarzenegger on every month, it works out, bro. It's called Magnus segment, yo. The Magnus segment. Yo. Magnus advice.
There's a mission to his madness.
I'm saying. It's all good. Look, it's all good. I know your peep. Scarlo, you available? Look, Scarlo, you available? That's all I'm saying. Scarlo, you available? Okay.
Yeah, she'll do. I'm sure she would love to do a whole show.
Oh wow!
What she loves to do is talk. So,
very funny.
Yo, we here, Scarlo. We got you, girl. We got you.
Oh my goodness!
No, but you guys have an awesome night.
You too.
Oh, good night, guys.
Good night.
All right, y'all.
All right. Later.